28 years later, the Bone Temple official trailer review. Let's get right into this. 3 of the main things I wanted this trailer literally expanded on, which was obviously I want to see more from the Doctor. We got to see him, and this trailer alone showed that he's going to be a bigger piece. Kind of knew that going into it, but still what they were showing though, I liked. That's the first thing. Second thing, so I'm more of Alpha, okay? Even though Alpha's a meme, I do like the fact just how he's just unique. Not in that way, pause. But the fact that he's just very powerful. Okay, this is sounding hella crazy, regardless of how I put it. Okay, but yeah, that was the second thing. Third thing, we're gonna see Spike and him with what's his name? Sir Jimmy. The whole was it Jimmy gang? Seeing that, how that's gonna turn out as well. And also we see Spike's father. We see how I don't know how he's doing now, pretty much after losing his son, right? So things I want to see expanded on, they're getting there. And in particular, we're seeing some new characters, some new POIs, of course. We're seeing how we know that Cillian Murphy is gonna be in this. What is it? Presumably near the end, probably a little bit, very little, but still he's gonna be in it. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it ties in there. But we're seeing new POIs, we're seeing new characters, glimpses of them in this. But we're seeing intersections of the stories here. For example, Spike is probably gonna cross paths with the Doctor again, but they showed it kind of in here how Sir Jimmy and this gang, I guess they go have a confrontation with the Doctor. So there's something that's gonna go on there, and we do see a scene with another one. A scene that was interesting to me was with Alpha and the Doctor, and they're kind of having like a showdown again, similar to what we saw in the 20 years later, the first part. We're not seeing it happen again, and it looked like the Doctor's gonna use the same thing on him, but instead he kind of just in a way kind of tames him. So I forget what the quote was exactly, but they said they're showing like the natural instincts or survival something. They're showing, I forget what it was, but something like that. Was it more about the infected? I forget, something like that. But still, we're seeing that, and the Doctor's kind of like it. It seems like they're kind of like not bonding, but like they have understanding. Between Alpha and the Doctor, it's kind of weird. Because compared to the first part, it's a very vastly different type of dynamic there. So it makes me think that maybe the Doctor somehow gets Alpha under control without having to use medicine, I guess, without having to do the normal type of techniques you'd have to do to get him under control. And then maybe when this is a random thing, maybe when Sir Jimmy and his gang just, I guess, try to fight him or something, because that's what you assume is gonna happen. That's kind of what it looks like in here. But at least when the confrontation happens, if they do try to do something, which they definitely will, you'll see Alpha maybe pop out and help the Doctor, perhaps. And also, it seems like there might be a bit of a time jump in this part. I'm not too sure, because we do see scenes in here where Spike looks like where we left off 20 years later, but also we see him with the having the same type of hair as the rest of them. So maybe I know obviously he's not gonna the hair doesn't mean I know he obviously didn't grow it like that. Obviously that's not his hair, but they're wigs. But still, the point being that could that signify that there might be a time jump in this movie potentially, that he's been under their wing for a bit, training with them or whatever hell, living life under them or with them, getting accustomed to them, learning their ways of life. That's possible as well. And from what it looked like there's new POIs and stuff. But it's very interesting stuff. And I do like the music they chose. It just perfected the perfect atmosphere. And also the Bone Temple, we see the way the trailer starts off. I'm looking at it right now. It starts off with the Doctor's a big part of this. That's all I can really say. The Doctor's a big part of this. And I just think the music and everything is perfect. I'm honestly very excited. I like 28 years later quite a bit, and now watching 20 years later the Bone Temple, and it starts off even after you see maybe the way they showed it. There's gonna be flashbacks to the actual civilization, which I thought the first part could have used more of. just saying like, look, this is the before, this is the after, kind of, yeah, just of humanity, just showing the differences there. But then again, you could say that's been played out. But since the trilogy, they get more time to expand on these type of things, so they didn't necessarily need to do that much in the first part, and just leaving unknown questions, leaving a lot of questions, is perfect because you're having a trilogy, so you can answer those in the second and third part now. So yeah, we're gonna get some questions that we had that weren't resolved in the first part. We're gonna answer in the second part, of course, and obviously we're gonna get new questions as well. But that's besides the point. But it's seeing more of the, I guess, the human side of it, the contrasting, the similarities and differences. It's kind of cool because you see them here on like the train, and then you see the train kind of empty, and you see someone in there. I'm not too sure. Look, I can't tell if it was like an infected or if it was like a survivor or not, like just someone surviving or not. I don't know. I think it's a survivor though. It looks like they have a backpack on or something, some tools or weapons, who knows. But it's gonna be interesting. I'm probably being a bot right now. I should probably know who it is. And then we see the crow. This is more about the doctor, his territory. And then you see here they're like it's showing like more of the doctor stuff, more of his background, more of his story, which is really what I love. The doctor, the actor, absolutely killed it. He absolutely kills every role, but that's besides the point. And then we even see the stuff of Alpha, like I said, the Alpha and the doctor. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Hopefully Alpha's taking more serious by people now in the second part compared to the first. Well, like, you gotta keep in mind, this is in January since it's filmed back to back. Like, we're not even that far away. And then we see more of Jimmy's gang and how they're very, very brutal, especially Jimmy. Sir Jimmy, he's not playing around. And then we go back to the doctor. A lot of stuff. Seems like they might be spying on the doctor, but then again, that could just be the editing, but kind of throwing us off there. And then what happens here? Let's see. More Alpha's going crazy. We're gonna see some more Alpha kills. Who knows? But yeah, they try to get Sir Jimmy and his gang. They're gonna do something to the doctor. See a whole bunch of chaos going on. Like, what was it? Like a barn on fire. Whole bunch of stuff going on here. It's very interesting stuff. But man, I almost forgot his name. Jack O'Connell, absolutely on a tear. He's killing it. I remember I loved him in 20 Years Later, the little bit that we did see of him, and I also saw him in Sinners as well. He's just been on a tear, and just seeing him, I'm like, bro, he killed it. And then seeing him in this trailer, his mannerisms are just, he's got him down. It's his aura, man. I'm saying it right now. He's gonna absolutely kill this. And I think we just saw Alpha throw someone through the friggin' window. Yeah. The ring. You see the ring there, the ring of fire. That's not supposed to be a reference or joke to anything, but no, you quite literally see the ring of fire there. You see Sir Jimmy also doing some devious things. But a lot of interesting stuff there. They showed quite a bit, but still a lot of questions, at least for me. And yeah, produced by Danny Boyle, and it says directed by Alex Garland, of course. And let me go back here and see. And directed by Nia. Let me see. Hopefully I don't say your name wrong. But pretty much, long story short, it's the same crew, right? If I'm not wrong. It's the same crew coming back, same team. So yeah, perfect, because they filmed it back to back. Yeah, we're very close. It's very exciting to see. For at least for me, this works. This teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it, this trailer works for me. I'm very excited. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think down below. Alpha, the doctor, more of the Sir Jimmy and his crew, his gang. I'll see, Spike there too. And then we're even seeing a little bit of, if I'm not wrong, we saw Spike's father, I think for like a frame or something. I might be tripping. But yeah, everything that at least I wanted them to expand on further into my favorite parts of the first movie, that's exactly what they're doing. At least from the looks of this trailer. So unless they're throwing us off here, which is possible, I'm going to be very happy with the second part. And we know that, who's coming back as well, and like near the end of it. So it's going to be exciting. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.